So it's just all about if you have a consumable product or a product people are going to buy more than one time, like it could even be apparel. If you got the great, like going back to True Classic, if you got the greatest t-shirts in the world and they're just super soft and they fit well, my focus would be to get one shirt into people's hands. And then I know that they're going to come back and buy from me again.
Those of you guys who have been in the group for a while or followed ecom hackers, you know I'm big on not just traffic but conversions. In fact, I maybe lean more in the direction of conversions and making more money off of my clicks than click volume, right? So when we talk about having a conversion optimized website, making sexy offers, giving yourself follow-up, all of these are things that are going to help that person be more likely to make a purchase from you, right? You still got to get someone across the finish line for the first time. So you want to make sure that your store is dialed in, right? Is easy to navigate, easy to shop, using compelling messaging that matches things that they may have seen in the ad itself. Because at the end of the day, you want to get the maximum amount of clicks to convert into customers. So when you see, hey, in the last 12 months, my air freshener brand, we maintained a close to 5% conversion rate. So look, there were days when we had different promotions going where I was in 10, 11, 12% conversion rate. You guys have seen screenshots where I've dropped stuff like that before, right? And certain days, series of days, yeah, you can definitely do that. Some days it dips down. So, but at average, I'm getting nearly 5 out of every 100 clicks to buy. So if your ad is sending you 100 clicks and you are getting 1 out of 100, oh my God, the ad sucks. Oh man, paid media doesn't work. This sucks, right? But in reality, if we could just get this number up even to like a 3, that could transform the way that you look at how your ads are doing, right? And one of the things that we saw in that last example was it mentioned a special offer, right? Free gifts. So then when if they come in, they're already excited about the prospect of the product. They land and they're thinking about maybe these free gifts or this offer. They land, they see the offer, right? They don't have to go and look far. How much more likely is that person to want to take advantage of something like that, right? So making sure that your offer, your conversion rate are really dialed in when traffic comes. Again, you guys hear me talk about that a lot, but what would you say is maybe like your one thing that you've seen time and time again can help ad traffic convert on its destination, whether that be a lead or whether that be into a customer? Like maybe what's one nugget that you've seen consistently help?
Sure. So I've got 2 examples pulled up here. If you want to pass me the screen share, I can show you because I figured you were going to ask that.
Because Mace is the man.
Cool. So again, we've talked about the offer, and when we say offer, it's specifically for first-time customers. And the goal isn't even necessarily to get them to buy, it's to get them on your email list. So I'm going to go and show 2 examples of this from our clients. Again, going back to the protein bar company, here it's literally just a 10% off coupon that they get to use one time. That doesn't cost us a whole lot. And the crazy thing is, the average Shopify store converts at 3%. Mike's doing 5%, so he's absolutely crushing it and blowing that average out of the water. That's a legit conversion rate, if for anybody that doesn't know. But the average Shopify conversion rate is 3%. So on average, 3 people out of 100 people buy. But 15 people out of 100 for this store fill this form out. So, okay, only 3 bought, but I got 12 more people now that I can email again and again and again. They're hand raisers. They showed that they were interested. Maybe they just didn't see enough to be convinced. And so now we can email them all the other great stuff about the product that they maybe didn't read and get them to close later. And when that does happen, a lot of times you'll see the attribution back in the ad platform too. So if you have a strong offer that gets people on your email list, you're going to actually see your ads do better because that person might buy a product 3, 4, 5 days after a click, but the attribution for clicks is 7 days. So that person might get emailed a few times, then click an email, then buy. Your ads are going to get the credit for that. And you'll see the ads are influencing a lot more and doing better if you have a strong email follow-up game because of an offer like this. So that's one pillar.
Say it one more time for the folks in the back, Mason. Say it one. Did you just say that your follow-up game can improve your ad performance? Is that what you just said?
Yep, they are related. because Facebook's going to see that person. Yeah, maybe they clicked through an email. And so like your Klaviyo account might say it got the sale, but Facebook's going to see it too. And so your ROAS will go up easily 30, 40, 50% if you have a strong email game versus if you don't have any at all.
Bam. Right. So
100%.
powerful. What was the other
So
example that you had there, man? That was great.
the last thing I got here, and this is really applicable to consumables. So, like your air fresheners or like the coffee brand we're looking at, protein bar company. It can be applicable to, hard products too, but you want to de-risk the offer for people. If you have a product that people buy again and again and again, do whatever you have to do to get it into their hands and to get a credit card on file. Doesn't even mean you have to make money doing it. Just get that credit card on file and get the product in their hands. Because if it's as good as you believe it is, they're going to buy a bunch of times and you might even lose a little bit of money on that first order. Like I can tell you this offer breaks even right here. So a sample kit, and we've even devised like strategies, like product strategies around this. So like these guys have an actual, here's a $10 sample. We came up with this for these guys. They didn't have this before, but it's literally just get a sample pack for $10. Their full-size packs are like $35. Same thing with the protein bars. We've got a sample pack in here and it's just 4 bars, and forget what the price is on this. I think it's like $18. Yeah, $18 for a 4-bar sample pack. We know that these products are amazing. They're the best in their space. And we've seen this when we get these products into people's hands, they order 6, 7, 8, 9 times over and over and over again. So it's just all about, if you have a consumable product or a product people are going to buy more than one time, like it could even be apparel. If you got the great, like going back to True Classic, if you got the greatest t-shirts in the world and they're just super soft and they fit well, my focus would be to get one shirt into people's hands. And then I know that they're going to come back and buy from me again. So think about ways that you can de-risk your offer and just get the product in the person's hands, without, taking yourself bankrupt. But if you have a great product and it's something people buy multiple times, do whatever you can to de-risk it, to get that product in their hands. And then you're probably going to do really, really well and make all your money on the back end.